The market falls off the Friday highs and leaves us sitting in limbo. Can we still regain the all-time highs? Find out next on Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so no video Friday or Monday as I was traveling all weekend for a funeral, and by the time I got home on Sunday night, I was just physically and emotionally exhausted and did not want to put together a video, so I took the night off. However, I am back today, so let's talk about what's going on in the market. So on Monday, the market fell down off the Friday highs and left us with a little bit of an incomplete structure where we're unsure if we're going to get a slightly bigger pullback or the smaller pullback. But if it's going to be the smaller pullback, it needs to get going now. I will get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, so with the structure yesterday off of the highs, we don't really have a complete down move set yet, and we're looking to find out where we're going to bottom, whether it's going to be in a smaller wave 4 or a bigger wave 2. This is best seen on the chart, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute futures chart, okay? And what we saw was on Thursday, they pushed it down and then started to come back up, and then on Friday, they brought it all the way up into the Sunday overnights, took out the high over here, took it up to about 47.20. I thought they would go ahead and take it on up to complete the move towards 47.40, but they failed and brought it back down here on the other side. So when you get a 3-wave move, okay, that takes out the prior high, we call that an expanded B wave because B waves typically stay lower than this high and then come back down in a C wave, but when it goes over the high, we call it an expanded B wave. So the reason it's called an expanded flat is because the B wave is expanded, and generally, not always, but generally A and C end up being flat in a straight line here instead of A being here and C being lower. Now, in this case, it does look like we're going to get a lower C wave by a little bit, and that's perfectly fine because we never hit the 382 target to begin with, and that is the typical wave 4 target pullback. So what we're looking for as our primary count, guys, is that A wave down, we got the B wave up, and now we're trying to complete C down. It looks like it needs one more wave lower, and we're looking for it to target the 46.4350 area for that 38.2 retracement. Now, it can go as low as 46.2225 to the 50% retracement. If it gets below that, wave 4s have a high failure rate at that point, so it's unlikely it'll come back below that and then go up. At that point, it is very likely we are in a bigger wave 2, which is our alternate count. Okay, so the alternate count is that 3 was completed here. Instead of an A wave, this is wave 4. And instead of a B wave, this is this wave 5 right here, this circle wave 5. And remember, each wave, 1, 3, and 5, break down into 5 smaller waves. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to complete this wave 1. All right, now again, this is the alternate count. So if we've completed this wave 1 at 47.23, which this is a short 5th wave and an incomplete structure to me, but if we've completed this wave 1, all right, then we would expect to come down and hit around the 50% or lower retracement on this move down for an A wave, then get a B wave bounce, and then complete C down towards this 61.8% retracement at 45.77. Now, it could stop at the 50% retracement. That's a common target for wave 2s, 46.05. But one of the things I talked about in my chat room today is that when you're counting out waves and deciding what targets are going to be hit, it all kind of needs to fit together. Since this is a smaller degree wave, we have to understand that our bigger waves, waves 1 and 2 of a bigger scale, okay, are pointing us toward 49.50 to complete the structure we're talking about. So if we drop it down to the 61.8, okay, which I have set up here on the far right, if we drop it down to the 61.8 retracement, our common target is the 1618 to 2.0 extension. So if we scroll up here, you can see that the 1618 hits 49.50 almost exactly perfectly, and that is where we're targeting from our bigger wave structure. So that fits. So that's why the target is the 618 and not the 0.5. Can it be the 0.5 and go a little higher? Absolutely, it can, but we look for what hits the target most accurately and also hits the pullback target. So 618 is a very common wave 2 pullback target, and it puts us exactly where we want to be for our 1618 extension and our 2.0 extension up to 50.37, okay? So that's why we chose the 618 extension target as our target for wave 2 here. because when you put the fib extension tool on here and you go to the high and then pull it back to the 61.8 retrace here, it gives us the exact target we're looking for. So there's a lot of confluence for it to come down and hit this 45.7750 area. So what I would look for today is a move down to this 38.2 retracement, possibly lower. And then from there, we really have to watch the structure, because we're looking at one of two things at that point. We're going to be looking at a B wave bounce that takes us down in C towards this 45.77 area, or we're going to be looking for the extension up here in wave 5 to complete the move to 47.40 and give us a cleaner 5 waves up to complete wave 1 there. Okay, so just to go over that again, our primary count is A, B, we're in C down targeting 46.43. Wave 2's A wave should also target the 38.2 extension. Okay, so we should see this area hold between the 382 and the 50. And then we're looking at the bounce. And if the bounce is clearly 3 waves and starts to come back down, then we're going to be looking at this 45.77 area in wave C of 2. If the bounce is 5 waves and sets us up to move higher, then we're looking at this 47.40 area to complete wave 1. Well, to complete wave 5, which would complete wave 1 of 5. Okay? Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group, okay? There's a link down in the description, and that will take you over to Facebook. So go ahead and click that link. You get over to my Facebook group. Now, you do have to get approved to get into my Facebook group, and the only thing I ask is that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Come on over to Facebook. We'll get you in the group. To get the most out of the group, guys, okay, we want to click this featured tab right here. And then we're going to scroll down. You will see our documented trades, so you can see everything that we've traded since we started the channel. And you can also, and then you scroll down just a little bit further, and you'll see a link to my Slack channel. Now, Slack is just a free chat channel, and I am on there all day giving real-time market updates, giving out all of my buy and sell alerts, and answering all of your questions. It's a very talented group of traders, from the very beginner to the very expert. It's an awesome place to learn or improve your trading. So come on over. Let's make some money together. All right, guys, key takeaways for today. We are watching for the bottom area in this 46.43 region. Could come down as deep as 46.22. Then we're looking for a bounce. If that bounce is clearly 3 waves and we start down, okay, in a downward structure that invalidates a move up, then we will be targeting this 45.77 area for wave 2. If that bounce is clearly 5 waves, then we will look for that move up towards 47.40 to complete wave 5 and ultimately complete wave 1 up of wave 5. All right, guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.